Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is Christine, your DIY craftaholic. So today's video is a Big Lots look-alike, or dupe if you want to call it that. Without further ado, let's jump right into the video. So I was online recently and I saw this 4-piece canvas set at Big Lots website, and I said to myself, I can definitely dupe this. So here we go. So here I'll be using 4 of the stretch canvas from Dollar Tree, and I believe this is 5x7. I also printed out these words: family, a little bit of calm, a little bit of crazy, and then I kind of spin the last part of that, give my own take of that. So I removed the staples using this heavy duty staple remover. I removed the staples from the canvas, and I will set the canvas aside because I'll definitely be using those for another DIY down the road. I then use some Dollar Tree sparkle to fill those holes. After adding the sparkle, I then sanded them down using a Dollar Tree sanding block. And then afterward, here I am going in with some Waverly Antiquing wax, and I just gave each frame one coat. And just as a point of reference here, hot glue or any kind of adhesive doesn't bond well on surfaces that have been painted or waxed, or any kind of surface that you have applied any form of oil base or anything like that. So take note that if you're going to be doing this, you would need to put a piece of tape on the area that you want to bond before you actually start painting. After that was dry, I'm now ready to proceed to the next step. So I'm laying them down, the top to the side, just as you saw in the picture. And then I'm going to be using some of Dollar Tree's Fix It All super glue, as well as some hot glue. You can apply Mod Podge after you have completed this step. I don't think I did, but you can definitely do that, and that would just give it some extra sheen. If you see where I changed the super glue, because that wasn't holding it fast enough, so I changed that to the wood glue, and then I used painter's tape to secure the frames together, and then clamp them down and then set them aside to dry. And when it was all dry, I am going to be tracing out the full size of the frame on this poster board, and then cut that out, and that will be serving as the back for the frames. Now we're ready to trace out our words. So I just laid them down and make sure that they were placed evenly. Then I used a pencil to just mark the 4 corners before I actually cut them out. And when I was done indicating where I need to cut, I used the X-Acto knife to cut them out. And I made sure I placed them down, the frame on top of them first, and then I flipped it over. And I'll be using some hot glue as well as the wood glue or the Fix It All glue to glue those down. when I was satisfied to where I needed to place them, I just removed the excess painter's tape and then use some hot glue to glue those pieces of paper in place. I wasn't too worried about having all the painter's tape off because I know that that will be covered, especially at the back. And when I was done with that, I then took the poster board that I cut out, and I'm going to be gluing that to the back of it. And then after I glued that on, I then flipped it over, and that space in the middle, I am going to be using a piece of foam board to just cover that section. I believe that was measured 2 inches square, so I just cut that out and stuck it in the middle. Now this is one of Dollar Tree's straw hats that I pulled apart and have been using that. I've used it in quite a few of my DIYs. So I am just using that to cover up the excess space at the back and to just make it look a little bit more finished. And then I just cut a piece of twine, knot both ends, measure to how I wanted the distance for it to hang, and glued those on. And also used a small piece of that straw hat to secure the ends of the twine. And then I'm done. See? Quick and easy, look for less. Now this in the store was $20 and mine cost me, I'd say $4 just for the frames because I already had everything else. So there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around. We've made it to the end of the video. Now don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not done so yet. And if you like content like this one, be sure to watch this video, or you can watch this playlist. And also follow me on all my social media pages. You can find those links in the description below. And I will catch you on my next one. And bye.